players are just going to re-macro up their armies, and then we'll see another head-to-head clash. Where if JangBi can win this next battle, it'll be such a huge. Ooh, nice storm drop there, picking up 4 or 5 probes. That was definitely kind of nice from JangBi. You can see Horang2's unit composition. Unfortunately, no Dragoons that army right now. He needed to spam Zealots just in case JangBi kept pushing, so he needed to produce units as fast as possible. Hence the Zealots, and High Templar are always useful for their storm, and he absolutely needed those, otherwise he'd fall way too behind in terms of that battle. You see a lot of Archons forming up right now for JangBi, and especially if he has that 4th gas. I assume it's warping in if it's not already completed. He'll be able to produce so many Archons. You'll start to see those numbers just grow and grow, and I really hope that he takes that assimilator soon. I mean, right now he'll be able to produce more Dragoons and Zealots just from the minerals once he starts mining there, but the Archons are really when it just starts to get a little bit overpowering, is when those Archon numbers really start to grow. We do see Horang2 putting up a base at the 3 o'clock position there, and going out with some Zealots here. Needs to be careful if he tries to surround Archons. That's not going to be very pretty. Those Archons are just going to roll through those Zealots for Horang2. And JangBi throwing up a second forge, but only one of them spinning right now. A little bit of, I don't know if that was, say, careless or just a little bit not paying perfect attention here. And Horang2 actually coming in for a storm drop of his own. How many? Oh, man, this could be awful. JangBi losing a ton of probes, actually, losing maybe close to a dozen probes, I would think. And that looked like a significant, very, very significant number. He does have that base at the bottom left up earlier, though. His 4th is up a lot earlier, so there is that to help him out here. And JangBi does see the 3 o'clock now, and he should probably send a squad of units over there to try and take this down. Right now, just one Zealot there harassing. He should probably send a squad, and I think that's what we're seeing now. We're seeing a DT, some Zealots, and Archon heading over towards the right side of the map, being lured away by a solitary Zealot. Needs to be careful, doesn't want that to happen. And JangBi coming back in for another storm drop. Horang2 not noticing this, not moving at all. Gonna lose another half dozen probes. So both players have killed about a dozen probes, I would say, in their most recent storm drop, so that's pretty even now. Both players still pretty economically close, but JangBi's definitely ahead because his bottom left 4th base is up significantly earlier. So in terms of probe kills, still pretty close, but JangBi's a little bit up ahead just because he has that base up earlier, and it's got the cannons and the assimilators already up. He's mining. Definitely some advantages there, and it looks like he's going to set up his 5th base as well. So Horang2's going to need to either set up a 5th base of his own. Oh, Horang2 going in for another storm drop, catching some more probes. So definitely nice there by Horang2 to keep himself going here. But yeah, definitely Horang2 is going to need to do something here, whether it's take a 5th base, which I don't know if he'd be able to hold, or do some counter damage. He's going to and win a battle or something like that. He's going to need to do something. And JangBi actually got me in here for an attack at the 6 o'clock position, and this base is going to be in trouble. Looks like Horang2 is going to go for a counterattack, not going to play defensive. I'm going to go for a counterattack, but JangBi has his number. JangBi has called it, and he is already retreating most of his forces. He kept a squad there to take down that Nexus, and the rest of JangBi's forces are coming back. Good storms there by JangBi, definitely on Horang2's forces. And Horang2, where are his Templar? There they are. They are in the back. Haven't seen any storms there. There's a nice storm by Horang2, catching all 3 of the Archons for JangBi. Very important that he gets those Archons down. But you can just see JangBi's numbers just seem bigger. His Archons, he just has a couple more Archons still left, and it looks like those Archons are going to be the difference here. There's just no, Horang2 just cannot close enough damage on these Archons to make up the difference, and JangBi has taken this game, and taken the battle and the game. There's GG from Horang2. So we're going to go to an ace match here in this series. This series is tied 2-2 after JangBi and Brave get wins, whereas Yarnak and Lita got wins for Height. Sparky, so we'll be going to an ace match. 99.99% sure it will be Lita for Height, and very likely will be Stork for Samsung Con, but we will see for sure in the next set. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I will see you guys all in the ace match.